drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
The 33-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
82 is mine. I got 82. 82 is mine. Single. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Cowboys 0. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up
maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Breaks free again. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big run that time by Elliott. 64 yards on the ground. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
The goal line.
I know he might be a little winded after that previous long run, but now you're in goal-to-goal situation. That changes what you do defensively, and it worked for them on that play.
Maybe trying to reward him after that long run. We'll see if they go back to him again on the ground. Second and goal from the 1. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Here's Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal.
A gain of a yard brings up fourth and goal at the 1-yard line.
Cowboys trot out Greg Zuerlein. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yard. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off fourth down.
Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Complete.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on third and long.
Brings up third down.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. Going to throw right side here. Complete.
I need to get my swag right there.
Touchdown, Packers. A big play there with their second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Packers 14, Cowboys 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on first and 10. Now a Throw right side, taken in here to start this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. A first down carry by Elliott. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made at the 40.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the 44, Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
At the Packers' 9-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. Again to Elliott. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlight. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Prescott. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
19-yard attempt.
And Zerline's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to 1st. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
That's another Packers first down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Not much there, only a yard.
Complete to Mercedes Lewis. He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
3.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. A final shot before half for Rodgers. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth.
It's fourth down.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
4-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
You got time. You got time right there.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
A loss of 7 yards.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. Throwing. Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Aaron Jones on the
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
No gain on the play. leads to
second down and goal. Rodgers to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, but now it's third and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on fourth and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. This one caught left side by Cooper. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards.
Ball at the 23, second and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Prescott from the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first and 10, Prescott. Throw left side, complete. That's Elliott.
Prescott.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
The 48-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Able to hit his target, Lamb. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll throw again. Prescott looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short.
Oh, Prescott stripped. This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right, making an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
I had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Kevin King with a pick.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Xavier Woods with a pick. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talking about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Smith, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. They'll roll him out right. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there.
Another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal, stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
from the 24. Allen slings this deep for McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Allen off the play fake. Inman able to bring it in. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to be a loss of 18. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. On play action, Allen. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And now it's 3rd down.
Coverage on the play by
an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the 2nd half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Thomas Davis gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away. Steven Sims now on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Gibson, the ball carrier.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And 6.
On 3rd down, Gibson. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. Here's Allen. He's able to find Inman. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. Play action. Now it's Allen. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Cowboys 3, Washington 0.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Blake Bell.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
First down, Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Dalton Schultz.
A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now Prescott. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
A 35-yard attempt.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
We'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Barber on 1st and 10. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of...
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Brings up 3rd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Got an open man, finds Gibson. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Throwing, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Schultz. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And 6 at their 49.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Prescott on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Out of bounds at the
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Zerline's kick is up and through. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2.
Washington.
Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. And they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
On 1st down, here's Love. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A final shot before half for Allen. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Prescott. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Showtime today,
Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 46 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get into the end zone?
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Here's Sims to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Being chased out left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And a short gain down to about the 33. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
To throw is Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Here's Sims to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Open man here, Sims, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Jalen Smith in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
3rd down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Prescott to throw. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Kevin Pierre-Louis in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return is Sims. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Just keeping the play alive. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The throw taken in by Sims. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Let's bring it. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. I'm coming for you. You Mike 60.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
At the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Forced out to his left. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Operating from the red zone now. Allen steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on second down. Haskins. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And here's Allen. From the gun, he'll throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it. Still down 10.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Second down, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Third down.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
And Zerline pulled it. Zerline pulled it. It's no good. Wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. And that miss should just about right have finished to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about. There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
To J.D. McKissick. A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 11.
To throw is Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Back to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So they come out throwing in the extra session and get a nice hook up right away.
Tells you a lot about what a coach feels about his team, doesn't it? That type of a play in overtime. So many people in this situation play not to lose instead of playing to win. That throw there tells you exactly what they're trying to get done.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
The Cowboy first down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott.
Prescott.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Dancing to his left. Buying time. Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And the return will stop right around the 25. And my, how the tables have turned. They had a chance inside the red zone, punch that thing in and end it. Now we're going the other way.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, boy, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the defense coming up huge? There. Let's give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there, it's game over.
First throw of overtime for Allen. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30.
Bring it.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.